Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be reconstructing my 3x3 blindfolded PB single, and it was a 1 minute 1 second solve. Should have been sub 1 of course, but that's just how it is sometimes. So let's get right into this. So through the course of this video, I'm going to be talking about, well, my memorization and then showing you the execution and then going over my execution, and maybe I might do it something like a letter pair by letter pair thing. And if you don't know how to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded, stay tuned to the channel because I'm working on making a tutorial for that, and yeah, it should be fun. So you can follow along with the Scramble, that'll be up here as well as in the description down below. So as you can see, this is the Scramble, and this is my orientation while doing blindfolded solves. It's just the scrambling orientation, green front, white top. And the first thing I do is memorize corners. So I started tracing, and I used the Spef's lettering scheme, and if you don't know what that is, again, there should be a resource in the description down below. And yeah, using the Spef's lettering scheme, I traced my corners. So I have G, that is just, it's just the buffer, so I went to A, because that's where I usually shoot to start a new cycle. So I went G, A, that goes to S, which goes to P, which goes to R, and then a new cycle because I ended at A. So, sorry, I started at A and I ended at R. So I just went B, which goes to W, which goes to B. So that ends that cycle, and we've covered all the corners on the cube. So normally that set of letters would be like something like Georgia, special rib web, something like that, like GA, SP, RB, and WB. But since GA and SP just made gasp, I kind of just pictured someone gasping in my head, like like, oh, I should not have done that on the internet, but it's fine. It's a gasp of genuine shock. But yeah, so I had gasp, rib, and web. So I immediately just understood that and moved on to edges. But of course, it was a bit slower because I saw that and I was like, wait, I really don't want to mess this solve up. It has a solve corner as well. So anyway, so my corner memo was gasp, rib, web. Then I moved on to edges. So edges were, I believe the edges were actually really easy. I didn't have any cycle breaks or flipped edges, and this is a solved edge, so I'm expecting 10 letters. Let's see. So I start here again. So I just use UF UFR for 3 cell. So it's R U P E S B L T O Q. That's it. And Q is the buffer. That's why. And yeah, that was pretty simple. So it was just Rupes Blitok, something like that. I just do audio for edges, so it's gonna sound weird, obviously. But yeah, so for edges, I have R U P E S B L T O Q. So, yeah, at this point I was like pretty confident about edges, and I just went in for the solve. So take a look at the execution first. Okay, so I'm doing fine. Oh no, I need to pause because I'm bad. Oh, I know the alg. Nice, good execution. Oh, it's a special alg. You can do it. Yeah, you remember the special alg. Good job. The next one should be easy. Yeah, pure calm. Let's go. Okay, very decent. Now I have to wait because I can't get a PB. Oh no. Maybe I can get a PB. Oh, really fast execution. 7 seconds, 2 algorithms. Can he do it? Of course he can because he's slow. And oh no, he can't do 9 moves in 3 seconds because he has to get a 1-0. Oh, so close. Oh my god. 101. Let's go. That should have been sub 1. So obviously the execution wasn't that great. It was pretty slow, but I am still like getting used to 3-style. I'm barely like 2 months in. I'm slightly less than 2 months in actually. So yeah, I think it was a good solve, and yeah, let's just go over the execution. So I start with edges obviously because I memorized edges the latest. So RU, I do, what do I do? So this is gonna be fun because I'm also gonna like remember my algs while showing them to you. So RU, I guess I would just do that and then do a 4 mover in reverse. So that solves both of those pieces. And then it's PE. So for PE, I do this, and that solves P and E. And then for SB, it's a special alg, and SB I just do that, so that solves that. And then LT, I think LT, yeah, I can just interchange these with an E2, so I do something like that to solve LT. And then it's OQ, which is really simple, it's just something like that. and it's like an M2 alg, but instead of M2 it's an M prime interchange. But yeah, that was edges, right? So you can see how simple edges were, just 5 algs, no corner, I apologize, 5 algs, no edge, cycle breaks, no edge flips. And yeah, at this stage I was at corners, and I think, well, I'm not sure, maybe you'll see it on screen right now what point I reached corners at. He did in fact reach corners at around 46 seconds, but of course he cannot do 4 algs in 14 seconds because he's slow. Okay, I should stop the slow jokes, but yeah, jokes aside, yeah, it should have been sub 1, let's be real. Like this last alg especially, But yeah, that's really sad because I could have finished this solve quite comfortably under a minute, but I really freaked out towards my last couple of algorithms in corners, and that really cost me the sub 1. So let's see here. I have GA, right? It was gasp rib web, if I remember correctly. So GA is just that. That solves G. Of course, I didn't solve A because I started a new cycle at A. And then SP. So P is down here and S is all the way here. I believe even this was something that took me not too long to remember maybe. But SP is pretty easy. You just do L and now it's essentially set up into AP, which is just a simple alg. And then I went for the next one, which was RB. So RB. RB is pretty nice. So you do an R prime to set this into a U2 interchange. And then it was WB, which I just did like that. So yeah, as you can see, that was what, 9 algs? Yeah, 9 algs, no twists, no flips. And that explains why it was a PB single. But on an overall, some comments about the solve now. I should have done better. That's basically my only comment. And I am excited that blindfolded is giving me good results because, you know, this method, I learned it back in, why do I say back in? I literally learned it like last month. I meant back in like winter break, which was December through January. And yeah, finished like mid-January around, and now we're at mid-Feb. So yeah, I'm getting there, you know, I'm getting to low ones, which is pretty nice. And on an overall, I'm starting to enjoy blindfolded a lot more, and all the comms are really fun. Well, not all, some of them are like very algorithmic, and I don't like those comms very much, but you know, in general, the comms are really nice. And I encourage you to learn this method. I will be making not a tutorial, but a guide on how you should be approaching freestyle, because there's so many tutorials, really good tutorials out there. In fact, I believe JPerm's tutorial and Jack Kai's tutorial were really, really helpful. I will link both of them in the description as well. You should go check them out. They were really helpful for me. And you can find alg sheets pretty much anywhere on the internet, so that shouldn't be an issue either. And yeah, that's freestyle. Great method, and I really enjoy it, and I'm practicing quite a decent amount. Of course, I don't have any comps coming up with freestyle. I will be releasing a video talking about my next competition, so stay tuned for that, of course. But yeah, let me know if you had any better solutions, better algorithms, if you know freestyle and have known it for a while. And also let me know if you want me to share the entire solution with algorithms with you. But I didn't, because, you know, I was just going over my solve and what I was thinking about and how I, you know, formed my letter pairs and stuff like that. In fact, let me show you some cool algs from the whole freestyle thing. So one of the algs is actually just to flip these two edges. And there's so many algs for this. Like the one I learned initially was something like this. It's basically just like I wouldn't say it's an OLL, technically it's like a one look last layer thing, but like for this case you can just do something like that. But there's an even better alg with freestyle, which goes like this. So it goes R prime F R U prime M prime U2 M U prime S R prime F prime R S prime. So like that's how quick it is, and it's just so like it's so comforting to, you know, just keep spamming this alg. Of course, I'm not great at it right behind a camera, like it's hard to do it underneath my phone essentially, but yeah, I really enjoy this alg quite a lot. There's also like a corollary to this algorithm, which is to flip these two edges, where you just start with the M prime U2 M, do a U, do an 8 mover, and then do a U again. So M prime U2 M U, R prime F prime R S, R prime F R S prime U. So yeah, it's these algs, like it's algs like these that actually make freestyle quite fun. And yeah, of course there's a lot of cool calm algs as well. And yeah, on an overall, really enjoying freestyle. I'm really glad I switched to it, and I'm hoping to get sub 1 really soon. So if you haven't checked out my video about, you know, improving at cubing and learning new things, please check that out. I will be on top here right now, so you can go watch that. But yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. I really hope you liked it, and please drop a like if you liked it, and drop a comment if you think it was bad. So yeah, I guess I will see you in the next video. Take care and peace.